Hey Clashers, it's finally time because a new strategy has been created. The mass furnace with the double gem equipment on the Warden. Created by, no big surprise, Mighty Mike. And if you have no clue who that is, that's as well the person who started this entire thing of adding the minion prince into ground armies. This is as well then where I changed this concept into the minion prince and root rider army, which is now everywhere. So he really knows how to come up with new stuff, and he sent me this and said, iTzu, you have to try this. Mass Furnace and then the double gem. I was like, nah, that cannot work. Never ever. I tried it and it's working. It's insane. So let's just jump into a couple of attacks. I will show you exactly why this is so strong. And we're starting with a replay before we're diving into some live attacks and legends, because I want to explain the basics to you first of the strategy. How do you play it? Where do you attack from? What are the important things to remember and to do during the attack? First things first, I typically try to avoid the fire spitters or the town hall with the warden charge because they have such a long range. They are really wrecking the warden, and on top of that, with the town hall having the splash type damage, is not that great to take down with the furnaces in my opinion. With that being said, I think this bottom corner is the best option because far away from the town hall and as well the fire spitter which is pointing to my direction. The next step is how do you approach this when it comes down to the furnaces. You're typically starting with like 4 to 6 of them in the beginning. 2 of them on the flank, which means like you can see it right now, those are spawning to the right side, those to the left, and those right here are to the middle. The next thing then are the clone spells. When do you use them? What are you using them for? Typically you're always doing those clone streets with like yetis and other things which you're trying to clone. Not with this approach. The clones are used for burst and at the same time protection of the warden. You're always trying to have them not all together because the fire mites are not doing damage right away to buildings, so they can jump like 20 of them into one building without them really doing the damage because it's damage over time. So what you're trying to do instead is spread out the clones, which means like time them in between, like have time in between of like 4 to 5 seconds to make sure that the first wave of fire mites were able to do the job, and then you're re-adding them for more protection and as well more damage to the base. As soon as the warden is deciding to go into a specific direction, for me it's the far right side, you're trying to have the heroes, which means king and queen, on the other side. Depending on where the damage and the support is needed, you're adding the Royal Champion. So I could add the Royal Champion over here on the right side or on the left side. Because this expo was kind of like out of range of my heroes, I decided to use the Royal Champion as support over the remaining heroes. Because on this one, the warden is slowly but surely going towards the core, he's now joining up with my heroes. Which is, as soon as we're taking down this part of the base already, is not that big of a deal. Because now, the live and as well the rage gem are supporting my heroes, which is on the back end always great. Because remember, we have hog riders, which are now getting spawned with ton of more hit points because of the life gem, and on top of that we have as well the rage gem on those hogs and on the heroes as well. Take a look at that. The hog riders are way more tanky, and with that we can then push through the back end. With that being said, this is pretty much what the overall concept is. As well, when you're reinforcing with warm furnaces, it's all about that you keep adding them, hopefully within the aura, within the gem aura of the warden, to make sure that they're really utilizing that. Because without the life gem, for example, if you would say, hey, it's one of the fireball, for example. Well, without the life gem, multi-effortals and multi-targeting defenses just one-shot those fire mites and they're useless. You need the extra hit points, otherwise they're just going down too quick. And as well, you need the rage gem to not just empower your healers, but as well make sure that the fire mites are dealing more damage. Those are the basics. Now let's jump into a couple of attacks so I can really show you live how this strategy is played and why I enjoy it right now so much. Let's go. Okay, what do we have here? 2 rage towers. That is okay in that core, but it's going to be really, really dangerous. I think we're just going to start in front of that. We could go into the corner, right? Oh, wait. Do not... Please, Wi-Fi, stay with me. That would be amazing. Let's just hope that's going to stay with me. Let's just go with this and hope for the best. That would be really bad, right? I mean, please no. Do it like this now. 4 to 6 of those furnaces, as I said. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is going to come back. What is going on? Let's do it like this and this. This now looks really good for an opening, I think. We have the defending king, but those fire mites are going to tank that, so that's no problem. Please. Yes, okay, it's gone. We were not disconnected. That is great. Okay. Let's do this now. We can have a little bit of extra protection with the first clone. So we're just spawning some more DPS. We're spawning some extra protection, such things. If you're using the clones, as I said in the beginning, try to make sure that you're timing them. Like, not right away altogether, but you want to make sure that they're getting cloned, diving to the buildings. And then the next wave of cloned furnaces are going to, like, cloned, not furnaces, but cloned farmites are getting still their value. That's the important thing here. Then this invisible again. We have more furnaces to redeploy. Actually, we can pretty much deploy all of them. We have still the clone spell utilized, which is nice. That core is going to be really dangerous. That core is going to be really, really dangerous, guys. Let's just do 2 more furnaces here. I will use King and Queen and Siege Barracks all together, I believe. She is concentrating on that warden. That guy really needs to make sure that it's staying alive all the way. 1 test loon. Furnaces are keep spotting those firearm. Oh, now we have the rage. I need to be so careful. That warden is going down in like 1 second. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Now the king. I will use that. I just said it. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. That was not even close, guys. That was not even close. Do not even call me out on that one. Oh god. He stayed alive. That's all what matters. Okay. Okay, the Roy champ now. Joining up with that warden together. That's nice. Queen's still here. I will just use her ability so we have some more DPS. Let's just turn that Royal Champ invisible with the warden together. There's not much on the back. I mean, you can see this. This is just crazy. This is crazy. Let's go. I love the strategy. It's just so crazy. How do you come up with this? I don't even know. How do you come up with this? We have a lot of time left. We have... Is it all 4? No, the king died. Okay, but we have 3 heroes left alive. Obviously, the furnaces are not there anymore because they're like spawning and then going away. So you can't create such big overkills when it comes down to troops left. But we have 3 heroes alive. So that worked out beautifully. I think we should do it yet again and have some more fun. Okay, we have this time around 1 poison. Oh, no, sorry. Double rage again. I thought I saw a poison or something. But that's fine. So how do we do this, though? I really hate those fire spitters. I want to go as far away as possible. They have such a long range. They have those piercing shots, so they always hit my healers. I don't like them. It's just a personal thing, I think. So, yeah, let's just get things started on this left side. And then we have those furnaces getting sprinkled in. And then depending on where the warden goes, we can just add the remaining heroes, right? Furnaces, do not use them right away if there's so many trash buildings on the outside. I feel like that was kind of wasted. Otherwise, we're just going again, like 4 to the 6 furnaces. Try to have 2 of them on each flank. And then like 1 to 2 in the middle. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. All of them empowered with the aura. That's exactly what we're looking for. And since we're going to such a heavy area, we can use the clones quite early, I believe. So we can go like this. Yep, clone them like this. That's the first clone. And then we are keep waiting for more to get cloned. And then we are going like this, I believe. So another clone. Then we have the third one in just a second. We can, by the way, as well reinforce with some more furnaces. And as well get the clone right here. So we have the next one to get further to the clan castle and go through the rage tower. Because that's quite crucial. And have some more furnaces right here. Always try to redeploy the furnaces within the aura of the warden, right? Like that's the main point. Like that's the entire point actually of this strategy. Let's warden stay alive, please, 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 please. Oh my. That super dragon did a lot of damage. Now like this. Warden stayed alive, that's beautiful. And it seems like he goes kind of towards the bottom side, which is totally fine, but this means we're starting with our heroes at the top side. That is the next step then for us. Let's wall break in here. We have this one. We have to be super careful. As I said, like the multitasking of this attack is crazy. We have the Royal Champ. You can enforce the Royal Champ with the Warden, but as well with the other heroes. That's totally up to you. On this one, I think we're just going to really enforce this top side because they do with that. This Rage Tower is still up there, and that's going to be a little bit dangerous. And by a little bit, I mean so dangerous. So, Queen ability. Turn this invisible again. Warden staying alive, doing a great job. Even the Town Hall going slowly down to those fire mites. I mean, that's amazing. Origin ability to keep her alive. Guys, this is looking crushed. We have 2 more invis. I love it. So cool. Oh my gosh. Let's just protect the warden because why not? And the base is gone yet again. I mean, what should I say? I love it. I love it. Mighty Mike, huge shout out to you. You are a monster coming up with all of those strategies. He had a crazy impact on the meta with really adding this minion prince to the ground armies, and then people are like, they went crazy adding it to every ground army. I added it to the root riders, which you see now everywhere as well. And it's like, I love it. I love it. Really big shout out to him. Huge shout, like, thank you as well to him for always, like, he always texts me right away as soon as he's coming up with something new so I can, like, highlight it. So, appreciate it, buddy. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, the army link is down below. And by the way, do not, like, I'm not saying that this is, like, a top 5 or anything strategy, but it's something really fun, something fresh, something new, which is out of the box, which you have not seen before. So, that's why I am hyping it up so much, because I just love new stuff. I just like when people are being creative within the game, because I think even with the game being so old, I think there's still many things not even discovered yet, because people are just not thinking outside of the box now. Maybe I've not really thought about those options of trying this stuff. So really nice. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys back to one with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.